This episode brought to you by bitches. Because if they're bitches, they might show you their boobs. Although if they show you their boobs, it might be a trap of some kind. But even though, you'll get to see their boobies.
Hey everybody, we are watching The Toxic Avenger, and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
Oh, this is a good one. If you can find this one, I would recommend you really watch it. And even if you can't, pretend that you did. It's that fucking awesome.
Can I play the theme song now?
Yes.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Howdy doodle, everybody. This is Joe Finley talking.
And I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
Welcome to Miscast Commentary, my friends.
Welcome.
You are here for a fantastic one, like the king of the B horror movie.
Oh, he's the king, all right.
Oh, he is, and he's had 4 movies as a result
Four movies.
of
He
this.
fights Satan
Actually,
in
5.
one of them.
There's a 5th one.
I think there is a 5th one.
There's like something twins or something.
This whole... Okay, are you going to press play or what?
I thought I was going to let you finish your sentence.
Oh, no, fuck that.
Fuck that. All right, let's go, guys. Let's press play.
Pressing play now.
Warning, the Toxic Avenger contains scenes of extreme violence.
You know that's a good warning.
Yeah.
So this whole company, this movie is Troma.
Mm-hmm.
And they make movies just like this every single time, and they are amazing.
Yes. But it's funny because they are the type of...
Right.
They are the type of filmmakers that they're also like lashing out at the studio system, but they're also just not making very good movies. Like,
Yeah, they
like,
don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, they're like, oh, the other guys, they're garbage. We're the real filmmakers. I'm like, no, you're making films that people are liking for the reasons that I don't think you want them to be liking it.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah. It's I don't understand, and they always do that. They're like, oh, the studio system.
We're making real movies
Yeah.
that they couldn't touch. Oh, there he is.
This guy, I was shocked to know that this was pretty much it for him.
For this guy?
Yeah,
This
like
guy's a superstar.
He was. I'll go through it. Oh my god,
This is exactly what going to the gym is like.
The whole reason this movie got made was because it was originally just supposed to be the idea of a horror movie in a health club.
Look at these two guys working out.
This
is like the gym now.
Yeah.
Look
I would love to go to this
at people,
gym.
this guy buddy's over there just kicking. Oh, look at her. Working out, girl.
I remember
these movies are all about like violence, nudity,
Yeah.
and the extremes of all of them.
Absolutely.
And the guy who makes these movies is married to a woman who works in the MPAA.
That's hilarious.
Which is unbelievable because she hates his movies more than anything,
Yeah.
and she must be so embarrassed.
Yeah, as you would expect.
You know what I mean? Like, just that this is like, yeah, hey, isn't this your husband's movie? Yes.
Yeah, that must be freaking awful. But Lloyd Kaufman, he actually graduated from Yale in the 60s. He was... he graduated the same year that George W. Bush graduated, and it would have been the same year that Oliver Stone graduated, but he dropped out so he could enlist for Vietnam. So,
I think I would rather star in this movie than be in Vietnam.
yeah, well, this movie wasn't happening during Vietnam. Oh God, he's
Look at him. He can't even do
yeah.
his job properly, the bastard. Look at him mop.
Yeah.
Look, it just drives him crazy.
I just love how that friggin' things. I always thought that was he looks like so much like Corey Feldman.
He does look like
me.
Corey Feldman. Look at him.
Yeah.
This acting is amazing.
And it never ever gets better, and they never try to make it better. It's so bad.
Oh, the guy's the best. He'll like one take. It's like somebody fucked their line up. Everybody's like, "Can we do it again?" He's like, "Nope, we're moving on." No. Perfect.
Yeah. This guy, he plays Melvin, His name's Mark Torgel. He was also the script
This is
supervisor.
Mark Torgel.
Yeah, he's also the script supervisor for this movie. He actually had a pretty good career, like editing and stuff like that, but he did almost no acting after this.
He's almost doing no acting now.
I know. After this movie, the next movie he did was part 4 of this,
Right.
which he had a very small role in, and that's a 17-year gap between doing.
That's how long it was from the first one to the fourth one?
Yeah.
17 years.
17 years. Oh, sorry, 16 years. And then he played the janitor in Return to Nukem High Volume 2, which actually came out this year. So again, a huge, like that guy drives me so nuts.
It's freaking out.
I can't get over the roles of the people. You know who was originally supposed to play Bozo there?
Who?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
No.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
And he was cast, but then he had asked for a little bit more money. And in the style of Troma, he was unceremoniously fired.
Of course he was.
He was just like, hey, I think like for the role that I'm doing, I should be getting like a little bit more money than this. And they were like, yeah, you will just get somebody who will take the money.
See you later.
I love it. Oh,
You mean the no money that you get for starring in a Troma movie?
Yeah. Troma is
Smoking at the gym.
Yeah, Troma is very much a proponent of not paying anybody to do anything. They'll make people like they have a thing. I think it was like a documentary kind of thing that they shot that was how to make your fans be your distributor, so you don't have to do it. And
Yeah, the man is amazing. Not in this movie, but in a different movie, they had a guy who had seen these movies and loved them so much that he wrote a letter stating, "I'll do anything to be in your movie." And Lloyd Kaufman put him in a role where he was completely naked. It was in Terror Firmer, I think.
Oh God,
where the guy's completely naked, running. Or they even filmed it in New York and everything on the streets, and he's running around, and it's just close-ups on his little penis the whole time. It's like merciless.
And
then he gets his head crushed by a car, and then he shits everywhere.
Oh God, I actually remember that now that you're mentioning that.
Oh, we just found out right now that they're thrill killers.
Oh, nice. They like to kill.
Oh yeah, they like to run people over in their car.
These are the kind of characters that they create these beyond crazy characters. It was like these guys in like the 20s would have made movies about school shootings and stuff that. Just like something that never existed, but is so crazy.
The talk of murder gets them hot too.
Yeah, I do like that.
Oh yeah.
But
Here you go. Here's our first pair of breasts.
Yeah.
So just ball. Oh, and of course Melvin the Mop Boy's got to come in here and do the worst job ever.
He didn't have this name. He had the name Melvin Junko like later on in the series,
right?
But it wasn't Junko in this one. He had a different name, or it was just Melvin or something. But they like gave him the last name Junko later on in the deal.
Junko.
God, it's so garbage. I remember him being nerdier looking. I know he's as nerdy looking as it gets, but I remembered it being even crazy. I recall it being way crazier than even that.
Get out of here. Ew.
I'll kill you.
I love the noises.
I would say it's been a decade since I've seen this movie, and I remember it. Like, I'm
I
remembering
know.
this.
Me too. Me too.
Well,
we used to watch all the. Bruce introduced us to all this Troma madness.
Yeah, well,
Bruce used to watch all these fucking movies all the time.
Well, I had seen Toxic Avenger before, but I wasn't really aware of the Troma culture. You know.
Would you kill?
Oh, and now we're just getting racist for no reason. Oh God.
There's no way this movie would be made now.
Yeah, I know it. So Slug in the background. They've been in nothing else.
Oh my
as
God.
well.
Look.
I know.
Here's this kid.
I know. But they've been in literally nothing else as well, except a couple of other Troma movies. So I think they were in like Return to Nukem High and stuff like that, and that was pretty much the end of this.
This kid's like, he's like, I'm going for a night ride, Mom. Like, they're drinking. These are the bad dudes. You already know that they're racist. They're thrill killers.
Yeah.
And now they're drinking and driving.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is the ultimate American relationship right here.
Yeah, I know.
He's itching to murder. Look at this poor kid.
I try to picture what he's on that makes like that. Like,
Why he's all crazy like this?
Yeah, like, is this what they think steroids do?
Or whatever, right? He's just some crazy maniac. This scene was banned even from this movie
Yeah.
for a long time. And once the scene happens, we'll explain to you what it is. It's so amazing.
This wasn't the biggest complaint that the movie got.
It
though.
wasn't?
No, there's one later. That
Okay,
the movie got
cool.
A much bigger complaint. Why? Now, here's the real question. What leads to this kid going on a weird night bike ride?
Well, yeah, his mom was like, see you later, too. He's like, I don't know what he said. He's,
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh,
speed
yeah,
up.
that was a nice
Yeah. I like because they
beer cans. So you can't even put the thing down
I know.
almost.
I like that they genuinely feel. Good God.
Look at a kid.
I know. But I feel like the editors genuinely feel like, if we speed up the footage, nobody will notice, and they'll just think the car's moving really fast. It's like it's the most obvious thing.
Look at his legs aren't working; he's bleeding out of the face.
Yeah. Oh no!
This is the best acting. This is acting 101 here.
Yeah.
We're
It's
not
more like
finished yet.
it's more like acting 001.
Oh hell yes!
He seems like he wasn't in anything else, but he seems like he's in everything.
Yes, I agree.
He looks like, but I think he just looks like a couple of other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
So if you don't have this at home, they just ran over a young boy.
yeah.
They just ran his head full over,
Yeah.
and it showed it.
Yeah, which the effect actually was literally they just took a watermelon and put a wig on it and ran
Yep.
over the watermelon.
They filled a watermelon with red dye.
Yeah.
And they put a wig on it and they ran it over, and it looks disgusting.
Yeah, it's really, really gross.
Look at there, they loved it. I need a girl like this, man.
Who wants you to murder people?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need these girls, lying and cheating. We'll just murder. We'll be
Yeah.
together forever. We'll murder.
I'll give you a little heads up. There's an Oscar winner in this movie.
What?
And she is... she comes out of the shower at the health club. I haven't seen her yet. I don't think she's come. But let's keep a very close eye. Marissa Tomei is in this
No,
movie.
naked?
I don't know. Everything I read
Everything else
just says
was
coming out of the
naked in.
shower. Yeah.
Marissa Tomei's in the
Tomei.
Tromaville Health Club.
Yeah. So let's keep an eye. Anytime there's like a shower scene or like a bathroom scene. I like because you could tell the kinds of like extras they got. They're just like, we don't give a shit if you can do this or
They
not.
don't care whether you do or not.
They really
As long as it's committed to celluloid, it counts as a movie.
I watched the documentary when they made Citizen Toxie, which is part 4 of this. And I mean, it may have been different at this point because it was so late in the game, because like this is so early and that was so late. But he could not give less than a shit about making a movie.
It was Lloyd Kaufman?
Yeah, which made me even angrier because he's like, the studio, they don't care. And then literally they're like, what are we going to do about this? He's like, I don't care. Like he literally didn't care about the movie he was directing and other people were doing all the work. And it's
so that's how Lloyd Kaufman runs his biz.
Yeah,
I love how you got the big fat girl, and of course, because this is like way back in the day, she's got like 2 chocolate bars in each back pocket.
Well, because
It takes this guy 14 seconds to realize that someone just put a snake down the back of his top.
Yeah.
Like he didn't feel him grab the top, put the snake down there only when the snake was in there for like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Well, the other part of it too is that there was so much cocaine in the 80s that it was impossible to be fat unless you were constantly eating. So because
Or else you were using cocaine to keep your healthy girlish figure.
you would just be naturally skinny because of all the well, not naturally.
These
But,
girls, man, what hilarious.
so this movie had 2 different working titles. The first one was Health Club Horror, which again the whole point was that it was going to be all murderers in the health club, and then the other one was The Monster Hero. Once they realized
The
what the movie was going
monster
to be about.
hero. Once they realized, because they just made it up.
Well, here's the thing. Well, no, because as they
Look
were
at that
developing.
girl talking to Buddy
Yeah.
in the background.
I just meant as they were developing the story and they realized that the movie's not going to stay in the health club the whole time.
Right.
They changed it. But you'll actually notice something in this. You'll see people who have t-shirts that say the Monster Hero and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because they didn't
Before
have the name.
he was even...
They didn't have the name the Toxic Avenger yet. So, because again, it was that part of the thing, right? So they, it looks like she's wearing a maxi pad or she has a giant bush.
Oh, yeah. I hope she's got a giant bush with a maxi pad trapped in there somewhere. It's
Underneath
so
it
bush-alicious.
somehow?
Yeah. Kind of jutting out from one of the huge...
It's grown up and over.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't be less happy about that.
That's what I think. That's my O face right there.
Yeah.
You see that?
That's my everything face. That's just what I look like.
We're passing the joint in between. Is that a joint?
Yeah. Yeah, so the idea for this, Lloyd Kaufman came up with the idea for this movie when he was reading an article that said horror movies are dead. And he's like, I'll show them. I'll make a horror movie.
Kill the genre.
Well, yeah, my biggest thing about this is like this could not be like less of a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's so like
this is so not horror.
So either he thought he was making a scary horror movie and it turned out to be really bad, and they're like, "Yeah, this is just what we do," or this is what he meant, like what he meant to do, and then that started Troma. So he has to like decide.
Look at this. This is how they got rid of toxic waste in the 80s.
In
This
open
is the early
containers.
90s. When is this? It just
Steve's
look
on-
at they're like
This came out in '84.
nothing holding it on, and now the guys are gonna stop. Like, look at this. This one's all out of blurred out. The fucking canisters are rolling around on the back.
I love it so much.
This whole club is just people doing rails, having sex. Oh, they've tricked him.
I like that she's gotten sexier for him by putting on a different bikini.
That's her pink bikini.
Yeah, although it is a little like that's the old high-waisted '80s bikinis, eh? Bozo. I like that everybody's got like really their own locker and they're all like decked out and stuff like that.
All half naked pictures and
I want to be part of a real health club. We used to have one here that was like, you know, you would go and you had your locker and you're
and-
like,
oh my god, don't leave him in the
everybody
locker
knew
now.
you.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, it's disgusting at the gym. I should probably start going back at some point in time as I pay for the membership and never go.
there you go. I'm happy.
Oh, Melvin, this is your time, Melvin.
Do what? Every goddamn one. Oh, it's so good.
How many times has that happened to me? Oh my god.
It's happening now.
Is this like co-ed locker rooms or something too? Because I just see everybody all over the place.
Well, I think I think they're in the women's locker room, but he's the janitor, so he goes everywhere.
Okay,
right?
and the guys just don't give a fuck either, so they're all over the place. Everybody's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We get to see her boobs? I think we do. I think we get to see everybody's boobs.
Probably, yeah. Oh, I remember.
I demand a tutu in all encounters, sexual or non.
I like that he's like, this is sissy stuff.
Oh.
He wouldn't question it for one
Now
second.
he won't question it when she takes her top off.
He wouldn't have anyways.
Holy moly.
Look at that tan line. That's really all I can focus on right now. I'm being very honest. That tan line is disgusting.
You get it, Melvin. You get it.
It's so good.
Oh, he looks good.
That's not what it looked like when she gave it to him. It didn't look
It
like
looks
it
like
had
they
legs.
just green screened him in there.
They
He's got to go with his mop, eh?
Yeah. There's no circumstance where anything was green screened in these movies.
Hell no.
They broke into
Did you see how much it cost to make this film?
I didn't see.
These guys are just getting crazy.
It's actually something I didn't look up for the last two movies. Was there? I didn't look
The
it up for
budget.
Speed either.
Yeah,
Was the budget?
what the hell, man?
I've been busy. I'm sorry.
I think this budget was like literally probably like $3,000 or something.
$9.
And it all came from the people they hired to make the movie.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Lloyd Kaufman is sort of like the a little less dirty. See this?
Yeah.
You turn the lights on. If I found a goat, I'd be happy as a clam.
So, turns out that sheep was infested with lice.
Oh my god.
And the filmmakers knew and just didn't tell the actor until after he shot. They were like, oh, this thing's infested with lice. And they're like, well, we can't get another one, so he's just going to have to do it. So they're like, we just won't tell him. And then it was done. It's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you may have lice now.
They delicify. I feel bad for the sheep.
Yeah. Yeah, the sheep didn't want to be in this movie either.
I hate when people laugh at you like that all in your face and chase you up the stairs just because you like to fuck goats and wear tutus.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a sheep.
This scene drives me nuts. The weird walk that he's doing.
Listen to the noises. Oh,
It was
clearly
a
a stunt, guys.
A
See
guy
that?
with short blonde hair just jumped out the window. They couldn't even put a wig on him.
Oh, here it began. Oh my god.
I like that it's
Talk about wasting it all, boys. Like, Jesus.
I like that it looks like floating jello in there.
Still alive. Oh, fuck. He's changing. This is all the explanation you need, really. Seriously, in the 80s, you landed
absolutely.
in waste. You know, Return of the Living Dead was the same when one of the fucking canisters falls off the back of the army truck.
Yeah. I like, this is very much the 80s, though, that they all just sit around him and laugh.
He's
and
literally,
point.
this is like now. In the 80s, people are like, he's on the street dying, people are laughing at him. And the only difference is nobody's filming it on their camera phone.
People now, though, people are trolls now. If it wasn't, like, if it's not something they can do anonymously, they're not interested.
Oh, no, exactly. You're right. You're totally right.
Yeah, like back in the 80s, they want you to know that they're here to laugh at you.
I am standing with you.
I love if you can't
If you can't take a joke.
Oh god.
Oh god, look at those burns.
It looks this is I will describe this as looking as good as it can.
Oh my god, buddy. Her full hand burn.
Yeah.
You don't see a full on just a hand burn anymore.
He actually caught fire from that scene too. The guy had the hand burn and actually like fire like fell off of him and landed on Mark Torgel there, and then so he caught fire. That's not him though. Doing the burn.
Oh, like when they filmed it before?
Yeah. Like it just like fire landed on him and they had to put him out.
Oh no
like,
shit. Look at a full body burn now.
Yeah.
This movie's got it all.
Yeah.
It's got the Ren and Stimpy music going.
Yeah, I know.
The
I
fuck?
picture that's like Earthworm Jim music too.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's everything.
That's Earthworm Jim, you're right.
Yeah. Well, it's everything. This bathtub scene, this is actually Mark Torgel directed this.
This guy.
Yeah, and the water was apparently ice cold, and they kept trying to warm up the water, and like I'm like, I don't understand why they had a hard time doing that.
That looks like a hot dog when I cook it, man. I like it burnt and bubbling.
I love a good overcooked hot dog.
Oh, me too.
Remember that one year when we found out if you eat like so many hot dogs a year, your like your chances of getting cancer will go up by a lot.
Yeah, burnt.
And
They do burnt too, and they were.
But we literally found that out while we were up north together, and we were just like, and then it was like, what do you want for dinner? And we're like, hot dogs, please. Like we
Isn't
could
that
not
funny
have
how it
cared
makes
less.
you want things like that more?
I just literally could have cared less.
Like it looks like Jason Voorhees' little brother or something here.
he does actually very much.
Boom.
It's about as good of an effect as you're gonna get in this movie as this makeup effect that they have on him right now.
They're doing pretty good though.
Yeah.
Oh, what a headache.
Because like the actual Toxic Avenger, like the Toxic Avenger suit doesn't look as good as that
No.
when it comes up.
Is it white? It blew the whole budget here.
Oh, I know it.
Oh yeah, Grandma thinks he's jacking off or something.
Probably. That would have been amazing.
This is
They
better
should've
than
had, like-
American Werewolf in London. Look at this budget.
Oh my god. What $9 can get to you, and then this really lazy thing when they're just like, okay, we'll just stop we'll just stop doing this and we'll just switch to the other actor now.
Oh, I love it. The old Hulk, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Fall below the camera, big growl, and then here you are.
And be wearing different clothes.
Still got a clump of his hair in his hands. Eh? Look.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, in mid-jack. She knows it because he just blew his load. He's like, I'm a man now.
That's how I do it.
Off he goes.
The weird run. So this is I got the name here. Hold on. Mitch
It's like
Cohen.
t-shirt shot right there.
Yeah. Mitch Cohen is that oh god, I forgot about these guys. These guys look like they would be out of a Cheech and Chong sketch. Like the middle guy would be Cheech and the guy on the right would be Chong. It's so I don't know what it is. Like it's just beyond insensitive. Like we can't even say it's racist or homophobic. It's just in this weird.
You know what's crazy though is that when they make these movies, everybody's on the set.
Yeah.
Like everybody. There's trannies, there's lesbians, gays, there's people in wheelchairs, and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. It's like a really weird.
Here's the
freak
crooked
show.
cop.
Yeah. No, they just said how
Right,
honest
it is.
he was.
It is a freak show. Oh, he's the tough Irish cop.
Yeah. Look at that. Well, that was a very easy break.
Look at that. I love everything. This guy just is like sexual, eh?
I feel like he could have put a bullet into that guy's chest. Why do they call you Cigar Face, sir?
Yeah. Because he was wondering, probably, he can't sleep at night, wondering, why do they call you Laserface?
Cigar Face.
Taser Face.
Taser Face.
Taser Face.
Great movie. Great movie.
I love this guy. Oh, he's always got some kung fu moves going on.
But this is another thing, and this is a big thing that we had in Blood Diner. Like, you see these guys and you're like, really, what do they have to do with anything? Like, they had no reason to be in the movie, like, prior to showing up. They have no real reason to be in the movie other than to give the Toxic Avenger somebody to fight.
That's it. Well, they're trying to show that the city has gone to shit.
Yeah.
And these are the type of people that are populating it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a character, like, when the guy was like, I'm just going to dress like a woman.
Yeah. Knowing that, no, it was probably they just didn't have enough, like, clothing for 3 men. They're like, well, one of you's going to have to be a woman.
I always see the line right there. He's like, should I do this to him? And then the dude in the dress is like, no, he said we should make love to him.
Yeah,
like, who told you that? Who was like, when you get to O'Malley, you make sure that you make love to him?
Yeah, well, don't fuck him. You make love.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. It's
Uh-oh.
And again,
That music must have been like 100 years old, so anybody can use it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh,
it had to have been.
Yeah, it's in the there's a name for it. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God, so they rips off the scalp. Yeah. Oh, so bad.
That one's a wig.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say he shouldn't be hurt. What's that? Like the peeking through. See, and another part of this,
Lord.
supposed to be a horror movie, but the monster is a good guy.
Yeah. And he's now using him like a punching bag.
Oh my God. The horror.
I'm surprised we couldn't get Lloyd Carpenter. Well, look at Buddy's doing his makeup instead of fighting the
Yeah.
monster hero, right? These people are just fucking awesome.
Oh my God. The a great thing too, just because these sets are obviously not closed sets, and good effect.
That was good. He ripped his
yeah.
nose right off or something?
He just like bashed
Punched it right
yeah.
in.
But they had because like the sets are so kind of loosey goosey and that sort of thing because everything's so low budget. They probably don't even have permits when they're doing half their shooting. A homeless guy got one of the prop guns and then threatened the lives. Of the
Really?
crew. Yeah.
Oh, he just finger poked his eyeballs right out.
Yeah. So this Toxic Avenger, so Mitch Cohen is playing this version of Toxie.
This is Mitch Cohen?
This is Mitch Cohen.
He's growing a lot of dick
which is
in this
really
one.
funny because I have friends who have kids named Mitch and Cohen.
Really?
Yes, but they were born in the other order.
He loves the Toxic Avenger, clearly.
Yeah. No, he actually really loves David Hasselhoff, which is why Mitch is Mitch.
Oh.
So don't tell him
Oh,
that.
he just mashed their brains together.
That one wasn't as good.
What a film.
I'm not giving that one as much credit.
Oh, and it's a good thing he had 2 mops lying around there. Cleaning up the streets, literally.
There it is. Why, he's just like, get up and leave if it's bothering you so much.
He's terrified. Mm-hmm. He's absolutely
guy's fine.
terror-stricken.
When did that stop? Outside of the 80s
Because he got
use of the word
hit in the
faggot.
balls, so then his
then they
voice
had the-
went really high.
Yeah, I want to know when the last movie that was.
These are the real things we need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, help us solve some
Oh
problems.
my god, this thing! I feel like
The
the song
voice.
just came on the market.
His
Like,
voice,
they're
too.
really
Yeah.
well. They've sort of made it like his theme.
Yeah. I've never done anything.
I love his voice, eh?
It is a terrible, terrible, terrible voiceover. Like it did, like make it sound remotely like you're in the same space as the person who's actually
No
supposed
way.
to be
This
saying
movie's
it.
like how not to make a movie the movie.
Yeah. What was that highlight?
Yeah. And he stole that from what's it called?
Oh God, yeah. From
There's like Tom Cruise / Jim J. Bullock morphed right there with the glasses on.
Yeah.
There's Vince Vaughn.
I was thinking young Harold Ramis. The thing.
I still have an amazing Toxic Avenger cartoon shirt,
Oh really?
which like never fit before, and
Toxic-
it still doesn't. It's like it's a proper shirt where it like stops right where your titties are.
Oh, nice.
Like it's a proper Troma shirt.
Oh nice. Okay.
The paper's flying.
The
This
man-
guy, the big guy here, the mayor, is in lots of their movies.
Yeah, he's dead now.
He's dead?
Yeah.
That's not surprising. He looks like Buddy. He be like Killer Whale. He looks like that guy.
Yeah.
John Cho. What's his name? The big comedian guy. He's always talking about how big he is. He was the guy they robbed in Seinfeld at the end.
Oh, John Panat.
Yeah, John Panat. He looks like John. Look at his fourth chin is John Panat.
Yeah.
And there's what's his name? Dick. He looks like what's his name?
Dick Van Patten.
Yeah,
A little bit. Yeah.
Dick Van Patten.
Yeah, from Spaceballs and other things that aren't Spaceballs. Yeah, he actually for the longest time I thought that he was Michael Hers. I thought that but he apparently is not. He
plays Michael Hurst because you know what? That's
Yeah.
funny because I don't know why I know these. I read a book or something from.
Well, they
Lloyd
used to
Kaufman
do
years ago
in the old VHS in the movies too. They used to have like those opening things where they're like, cut, buy our stuff and blah blah blah, and it had like Sergeant Kabuki Man and the
right
and dude, and like just it was the cheapest garbage like little infomercial thing that they could have possibly made.
Here's the other one.
Yeah,
Look at the hair on her, eh?
So sexy 80s.
But Michael Hertz is kind of like Lloyd Kaufman wanted them both to be in all their movies, but Michael Hertz didn't want to be in the movies because he just wanted to produce them and make them. And so to say fuck you to him, he hired that big huge guy because Michael Hertz is a big ripped, workout guy.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, look at this, eh? Like, just loving herself.
That is the truth of people in the in gyms. I see that constantly.
I always see the people like lifting up the shirt to look at the abs and I'm like, yeah, I always think to myself, what the fuck? But then I'm like, well, I guess that's what we're here for.
Yeah, but my favorite thing.
But there a lot of the time it's like they're doing it for everybody else around them, especially the girls on some of the machines. I'm like, girl, are you for real right now?
Yeah, you're just looking at yourself working out. Like my favorite thing I ever saw though was one guy who wanted to be like a bodybuilder, like a competition bodybuilder, was being trained by another one in the mirrors of the bathroom. So they're both in their underwear, just posing out and flexing in different ways.
I said a comment to a guy. Both of the guys had their shirts off. They're the same dudes you always see in there.
Yeah.
And they're taking pictures of each other in the men's room.
Oh my God.
And I can't remember what I said to them, but they gave me the dirtiest look.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, you can't, be taking half naked pictures of each other in the bathroom without somebody saying something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, guys, like, could you get any fucking worse here?
Yeah, that would be like just watching you guys
any more
compliment
vain?
each other's dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Why
go,
don't you
hey, are
just
you guys
jerk each other
boyfriends?
off right now?
Yeah. Hey, I'm not wrong to ask if you were dating because you keep talking about each other's dogs.
Yeah, like, holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh, he's building himself a
Oh, yeah,
house.
nice place.
It's like Minecraft for garbage.
Yeah, it's like Ray's from Trailer Park Boys. He's like Ray's neighbor.
Nice.
They should have done that. Poor God bless Ray's soul.
Well, why?
Oh, I got a little table. He died.
Oh, did you?
Oh, he died in real life.
Oh, okay.
Oh, some dirty old
I hope
play. This looks like a nice.
We're doing all right.
Mom.
I wouldn't have put up that picture. She just abandoned him. He had a nice place to live.
He knows she didn't recognize him. She should have. She knew that he turned into a man. Now she can't even recognize her own fucking kid.
Is this essentially the exact same movie as Big? Is that what we're getting?
They actually cut out all the violence in Big, and they just threw this one together with it.
Nice. So yeah, Pat Ryan, who's the mayor.
Hey,
there, he died in 90. He died in 91. He was actually he was in something that wasn't a Troma movie. He played the pizzeria manager in Mannequin.
Ooh,
So he's
got a wide resume.
Yeah.
I played the pizza
No
manager
dumping.
number 2.
Yeah. He looks like he'd be a good pizzeria manager.
That guy, I would trust his pizzeria.
Nice. He looks
Just by the look of him.
Yeah. He looks like a better put together Burt Young. Like Polly from Rocky. Anyway, he doesn't
Better
know.
put together
He's
Burt Young.
Like if,
why? Because he's not loaded.
Yeah, if Polly wasn't like a brutal alcoholic and all that stuff. I don't sweat you. He can't train to this colored music. Like he had lots of lines like that in that 1987 movie. Actually, I don't know what year Rocky 2 came out.
I like all these
Rocky
girls'
3.
little half shirts in this movie.
Yeah. Mexico.
Oh
with the
my God! Here
katanas.
comes Patrick Kilpatrick.
Yes. Patrick Kilpatrick,
Boop.
a character actor of the day with the best name going.
See, like, how does anything in this Tromaville even run properly? Oh, here's this poor blind woman eating
This is Julie.
at
She worked hard and auditioned hard to get this role, but she was dating the producer at the time.
Yeah, there he is.
Mm-hmm. So, you don't see a lot of Patrick Kilpatrick, and the reason being, he quit this movie the second that Lloyd Kaufman told him to point a gun at a baby.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, point at that baby. He's like, why? Like, I don't need to do that. That's not necessary, is it? Because the baby won't know the difference and will be terrified. And like, so yeah, so he walked out after that.
Really?
After that was done. He's like, yeah, I don't need this. Literally, like this guy here, who I don't know his name, is the only person who doesn't act with that like weird hyperventilating sound, like the like
these are all playing maniacs, so that's what maniacs do. They're like half hyperventilating.
But yeah, so Patrick Kilpatrick, anybody who doesn't know him, he was in Death Warrant, Best of the Best 2, Scanner Cop 2, Under Siege 2, well, Free Willy 3, but he was in Last Man Standing, the Bruce Willis movie. He was in...
You're right in the baby's
I know.
face.
See, he was in Minority
Is that
Report.
the scene that offended people?
Yeah, that was the... Well, no, that wasn't the one that
That's not
offended
it?
people,
Okay.
no. That was the one that offended him. He's very good in this, actually. Like quarters for video games. Remember arcades?
This is how I get all my girls.
Yeah.
Get my face painted up. I go terrorize the local taco time.
That's how they raped in these movies. They just lots
Kiss
of
in the cheek.
kisses.
You stop raping that girl.
Yeah. You get that. It looks like Adam Scott.
He does look like Adam Scott.
Nice. Adam Scott would do this. Like,
guaranteed he would.
Well, he did Piranha and stuff like that. He knew what he was doing, right? He's like, yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh.
Nice. Little known fact, that guy actually got shot. I like the way they make them die so violently.
It's just the most violent everything.
The thrashing and the shitting of the pants and
self-defense.
So this is the worst blind acting. Do you know what somebody who's blind doesn't do? Move their eyes around. They do not look anywhere.
You should see, worked really hard.
I can hear you talking about me.
Yeah, she's like,
I am not deaf.
If you whip around your knife and somebody looks around like that, then you know that they are blind.
Yeah. As long as you're not making eye contact, you apparently count as blind. This is the scene that offended the most people.
Shoots the dog.
Where he just like brutally murders the dog. They had to like really work at making him slide. Like they had to like get the like floor just so and stuff so he would slide on the floor. I feel like that guy should have been somebody here. Yeah. So a little bit of rape's about
He's
to
just
go
gonna rape her right here in the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Take her with you, and then that's a kidnapping and a rape. Like, they know what was that? That looked like young Alan Alda just all of a sudden showing up.
It's taking him a long time to get his penis out.
Well,
it's a good thing he came in.
I don't want to get into stereotypes, but sometimes a gentleman like that, it would take them a longer time.
I like the blind lady's underwear though. It really looked kind of frillied out or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he just ripped his arm off.
Nice. I liked. Yeah, well, I like that.
Oh, he just noticed his arms being ripped off.
Well, he's got a lot of adrenaline going, right? I like that his entire fighting style was backhands. He just kept back fisting, like.
He's being beaten with his own severed arm.
And then the irony that he got a backhand too.
So they must have filmed all this before they asked him to put the gun in the baby's face.
I'm guessing as much. The tongue out. I feel like they may have shot this stuff first because there were no like extras or anything like that.
But then the restaurant's all trashed, and then you got to clean it up and then trash it after.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to argue the logic of
this Troma film.
Yeah. It's like I just want to recast everything. Like I feel like he was in some like he was the American Ninja.
They should redo the Toxic Avenger and not make it as like fucking goofed out.
No, because like Troma's still doing this. Like and just like
I don't mean by Troma, like a big budget studio redoes it. You know what I mean? You can really make it something.
Troma's not going to let that go.
There's no
and then
way
the first thing,
that.
and like it could make $75 million and like be technically a flop, but then the other guy, like, they would go, see, Hollywood doesn't know how to make movies as good as we do, and it's like, yours made $75, and it's like, I know technically you didn't have a budget because you didn't pay anybody.
I wonder what the deal is with Lloyd Kaufman with that whole thing where he pretends like he's like, oh, we're making art and damn the system, and then really he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
And then he takes the credit, and then you can tell clearly on the set that he does not give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like, what the hell?
Like how you make
that
those
look pretty
things.
good.
Yeah, how you make those two things. I think it's kind of like the same way that Hugh Hefner talks about how he's making art with like the tasteful nudes and all these kind of things, but then he ends up fucking 3 of them at once.
Right.
So
that's tasteful.
Yeah, well, it's
you can
tasteful.
fuck 3 models at the same time and it'd be tasteful.
Oh, that would be an awful scene to just be a part of. Imagine actually having to shoot that.
Oh, and have him pour the milk in your mouth.
Oh God. The ice cream I'm fine with.
That's too cold.
Yeah, it'll be cold.
Oh, got some chocolate sauce on there. If you're not watching this now, he is turning this man's face into a sundae.
Yes. His milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh, I can go for some of that milkshake.
Yeah. Ew.
Blood Diner style. This is the Blood Diner homage right here.
I don't know why he put the cherry on top before.
And it's one of these old school. Yeah, he's like ripping his face apart with the thing that mixes the ice. I guess it's his tonsils. I don't know. Everybody's always got to watch. There's always somebody watching him murder everyone horribly.
Well, his favorite thing in the world. His favorite thing in the world to do is get reaction shots of like, because they don't even want to show how, because the makeup's not good, so they don't want to show it. Why is he not reacting in pain to his to already being in the
there
fire?
Yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like
this guy was just terrorizing, putting guns in babies' faces.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, deep fry them fingers.
I like how they make it boil. You know, like his shaking of
Yeah.
the hands is what's making it look boiled. That would be a horrible, horrible pain. I got a little boiling water on the back of my hand today. See, I've got a red spot on my hand.
Did you put your hand in the grease like this guy?
No, boiling water. Oh, put him in the pizza oven. He hasn't bled out yet.
Nope.
I like the sinews, like the little hangy strings that kind of come down from these things. The mops. So many mops.
He's like, what's his name?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she's distraught. Still pretty hot, though.
And then he picks her up and rapes her.
Not Toxie.
Yeah, toxic. See, like that's what
his voice.
Like this is how Hercules in New York must have been, like in the first pass.
He's still breathing.
Yeah. It's so gross.
What a wonderful coincidence that he ran into a blind woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was bound to happen. I've met blind people.
Look for blind. Look at her blind acting, eh?
It's so. She's really, really, really bad.
They didn't even know what a blind person was back then.
Yeah, they're just, as long as you're not looking at what's happening.
And you know, she probably wasn't acting like that.
Twin
Guaranteed
Towers.
Lloyd Kaufman was like, no, you gotta like look around stunned.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what blind people do. They try, I can't see, so I need to look around.
Yeah.
You know, think about it, right? If you're blind, you're going to be looking around to the things you're not seeing.
I feel like
you're constantly looking around.
I feel like he probably says all the words you're not allowed to say anymore. Like he was like calling people fags. And
Oh, absolutely. Like oh, yeah.
Why does she have 100 canes?
At least, oops.
This is like Naked Gun shit. Again, this was a horror movie. He made this as a horror movie. And in a lot of ways, it's a horror.
Oh, yeah, it's scary, all right.
Oh, this guy looks like if, dude, what if Burt Ward wasn't so good?
Ah.
Oh, God.
And it killed him.
I like that everybody has like, he's like, quick, spread out and everybody come up with a clever idea for what's going on in their immediate area. He had lettuce in his belly button, and I couldn't begin to tell you how much that bothered me.
You're right. The reaction shots are just like
literally, that's the whole movie is reaction shots.
He apparently just likes to film people as they make fucked up faces.
You know what it is? if you take out, I would like to see somebody actually edit out all the reaction shots and then see, like, this movie would probably be, like, not even good for a bad movie.
Oh my
God. It would be
God.
so boring. But then you put these shots in and you're like, oh, okay, like, it's silly and whatever.
It really reminds me of Ren and Stimpy a lot.
Oh,
like
God.
with their face shots, the close-ups.
Yeah. It is.
That's what I tell the ladies all the time, why I keep the lights off. And once you get the handcuffs on, then you turn the lights on.
Yeah. I feel bad, too, because he's playing... like, he's, like, getting no real screen time. Like, you see his chest from time to time. That's about it. What else has Mitch Cohen been in? He was... So this was his first role. He was in Clerks, and his credit was leaning against a wall.
Ooh, I could do that. I could be that guy.
I don't know if he could. But
I could try.
Yeah. He played Lucifer in Toxic Avenger 4, because no Toxic Avenger ever played him in more than one movie. That's why I think because they put that mask over them after. I think in the second one, they just had that god-awful mask instead of, like, real makeup. And then that's the one, like, when you see those, like, really bad, like, infomercial things and stuff, that's what they're wearing. And, like, I can't do it.
Chomville still got, like...
They're still making stuff.
I know, they just came up with Poultrygeist, which I saw Poultrygeist. There was one after it. I think there was another Toxic Avenger movie.
Yeah, there was it was something Twins, Toxic Avenger, and then, like I just said, Return to Nukem High Volume 2 just
That's
came
right,
out.
Return to Nukem High. That's what I wanted to see. I got to order that. I've been getting on the ordering things online. I just got 2 shirts.
Attaboy. I had, like, a weird week where, like, literally every day I ordered something online. I just kept ordering. I was just like, oh, I need this. And then I was like, I forgot to
Anything nutty?
No, I bought a little like hand-carved, like, Harry Potter music box thing for Abby for Christmas.
Right.
She doesn't listen to this podcast, so that'll be fine.
Just kidding, I'm running it right now.
Yeah, so I got a couple of Christmas presents for Abby. We've been starting that shopping. And
well, she'll know already.
Yeah.
If she's anything like you, 4 months before Christmas, she'll know what she got. Yeah, I hope your mother's listening to this one. He's a filthy, cheating liar.
No, it's fine.
He's a Christmas liar. He's like the Grinch.
Yeah, but I was always appreciative and happy.
You were acting. There's Bruno Kirby.
Yeah, very Bruno Kirby. But Bruno Kirby in, like, Basketball Diaries while he was molesting Leonardo DiCaprio.
Look, they're getting all hot looking at that decapitated photo. See, he's the kind of lady you need.
Apparently, Warner Brothers wants Leonardo DiCaprio to be the next Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not going to go with Jared Leto?
No, well, that relationship is done. They fucked that up.
I thought that he was going to do the new Joker Harley Quinn movie.
No, the Harley Quinn movie is now, like, an all-female movie. It's, like, about all the female bad guys.
Oh, I thought they were still going through. Well, I don't know what's going on. Shit, man.
No.
I read some things that he was. Well, I know what happened on set. He was so pissed off at the movie, which he should have been.
Yeah.
And this is exactly where I buy. Oh my god.
Like, no. Like, is it unfair to think that, like, 80% of the people in this movie are actually, like, mentally challenged?
I would, yes. I can guarantee. Well, most of the people at the gym are mentally challenged, so what the fuck? Oh, here's these 2 guys, Mash and Dinks. They're always just standing there being, like, as gay as they can be.
That took me a second, because I thought you were saying Mash and Dinks.
I did.
Yeah. No, but you said Mash and Dinks, like they were mashing them together.
Exactly.
I thought like one of them was Mash and the other one was Dinks, like Franklin and Bash.
Like Bebop and Rocksteady, this is a good one.
Yeah.
What did this guy do?
He did cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
See, again, you didn't even need an actor to play.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't even need an actor to play this guy. That was a crazy one. The mop again. Jesus.
What did he do to Melvin the Mop Boy?
I don't recall. I'm sure we missed it.
What exactly was he doing that was bad here? Selling drugs?
He was selling drugs, so I mean, he had that going for him.
I always think of that Jason.
Nice.
Remember where that girl was doing this, and Jason grabs a rock and sticks it right into her?
I also was thinking about GoldenEye, when Xenia Onatopp
Zulipi Onatopp?
was like, getting him, and then they were fighting, and then he tosses her on them.
That's right. Oh yeah, the pictures of the dead kid are getting her all hot.
Me too.
What a movie.
Her big weird nipples.
I like them. They're real.
I don't like those nipples. I'd
I
rather
think they're
fake
great.
nipples on real breasts.
Really?
Yes.
I'll go with fake breasts, real nipples.
There you go. Well, I think that's all fake breasts have real. They don't put on different nipples.
Sure they do. Sometimes they get them drawn on because they don't have nipples really.
I like that somehow he knew that her boyfriend occasionally
Would
comes
dress
out
well.
weird,
He
like-
just happens to be dressed like this
yeah.
because people were yelling and freaking out.
He was trying to join the
See,
clan,
look,
but he
look.
doesn't
If
have
you
any
have
rights.
skin evidence of skin infections or anything, he doesn't want to get kicked out.
Yeah, that's truth.
He's just about to murder her.
If you ever get the opportunity, you got to go watch Death Spa.
Death Spa.
Great movie. Basically, so like some supernatural things and a bunch of things like that. Oh, there's his first shot.
There he is.
But yeah, it's a lot of people are dying at this health club. It's pretty fantastic. Oh yeah,
And when you hear, like, when you get there, you're damn sure you're going to hear that, a bunch of people were murdered.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
At least he complimented her ass.
Oh, that would be awful.
Could you imagine?
Oh, he's taking a toxic whiz.
Does that mean he drinks toxic stuff? Or is
I think he's just straight toxic.
or is he detoxing right now?
He's detoxifying. Hey, you're burning the building down. Hey, want to have sex with this little girl?
Like
I
literally,
forgot about this part.
I'm very convinced that Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hurst are just terrible people because they're like these are their first thoughts because that this didn't go through a long series of what should we do this was probably written in a weekend. Again, very much like Caddyshack. None of these scenes go together. There's no story happening. It's just like
homage. Well, he's cleaning up the
montage,
streets
yeah.
now.
There's no way he has enough maps.
This movie's got way better continuity than Caddyshack, let me tell you.
I would argue that that's kind of true, but
I can't believe it, man. I never even, when you said it to me, and then I just it must have been in the back. Like I said it before, it must have been in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Because I bought it for $1 and I watched it. And I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I remember you saying it was terrible.
it's very disappointing. And it's not that I didn't find things funny in it. It's just that as a flowing movie, it's not.
I didn't
anything.
find it very funny, to be honest with you.
There were not everything was funny, but it was I found things funny in it. That was a really, really bad.
Who did he do that to?
His
right?
mouth did and then his mouth didn't even move, kind of in sync to the.
I like when they do things like in this movie, like he just did that for the camera for us, but like if he was standing there, what you know what I mean?
Why is what's happening? Why was he wearing those clothes and now why are they freaking him out? They explain nothing.
Right on the side, eh?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
if
a
you're
shot.
I'm just to my friends out there.
Nobody has figured out don't let your kids out there because there's some maniac killing everyone.
Yes. Yeah. Well, again, the 80s, it was just way better to not have your kids in the house than to maybe get them murdered.
They might get murdered. It's like, yeah, but you don't want them inside.
That was some
after
weird
you do,
foreshadowing. He had his arms out like an airplane and he was growling at the Twin Towers.
Help the old lady across the street.
It would have been nice if he just took the stuff. That makes it a horror movie. That's how he's a bad guy. Ooh, how were they allowed to show Orville Redenbach?
Oh yeah.
That's actually that's not there would have been way more
popping because
he's radioactive. Again, he just gave that baby cancer by the same properties of how he held that up.
Yeah,
popcorn.
exactly.
He just killed that baby. Those boys too, which
was just
the
two
same
boys again. Why would you go back into the Street Boys?
It's like almost all of those shots were taken on the
there
same
it is.
street. So
I love the monster hero.
Yeah, because he was not given a name.
What a sweet shirt.
They do say the Toxic Avenger during this movie, but it was like in voiceover, so it was done during post when they had finally decided what the movie was called. I would not allow so much food on my poker table. I would be upset about that. That's disrespectful. How are the jails becoming overcrowded? He was literally murdering every single criminal.
I know, right?
If anything,
well, that's how bad it is there in Tromaville right now. Okay,
yeah.
These streets they need to be double cleaned. This is like after you shit your pants. You cannot just throw them in the washer dryer one time.
What?
If you weren't wearing underwear and you shit yourself,
Oh my God.
would you try and save them? Would you try and save your pants?
I would take them off where I was.
There was Patrick Kilpatrick again.
Yeah. I'm now starting to believe that thing I read about him quitting was complete bullshit. It was like something he said after the fact because he felt bad about it.
Yeah. But putting a gun in a baby's face. Like,
Yeah.
who feels bad about that?
I would feel genuinely bad about that. Again,
He's an actor, baby. He signed on for the role. He knew what he was getting
he
into
was
when he
literally
signed on.
he literally did not sign on.
He did. You can't be in a movie without signing on.
Unless your mommy signs you
That's
on.
right.
Because
She was
they
blind.
want money. I feel like that guy should be somebody like that's Mark Cuban who's sitting on the motorcycle.
Oh my God, the people in this city are unreal.
Nice. I still haven't seen Marissa Tomei getting out of the shower. If we don't find her during this movie, I will go back, hunt her down, get a screenshot, and then I'll put it on the
add
website.
it.
Yeah. No, I'll just put it on the website. This guy had
If
a
only
weird
I had
hairline.
presents like that when people were hitting on my girlfriend. Usually I'm just like, hey, can I help you get your penis out faster?
I don't have a problem with somebody hitting on my wife. I would have a problem with grabbing her and like, we're gonna rape you.
You're my girl now. Would
That's
you
a
lose
little
your
more-
boyfriend, go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
If you were my boy, if I was your loser boyfriend, I'd never leave you.
yeah,
I'd grab her tits. Get off me now.
that was how everything was in Vegas, man.
Only the other way. You were the girl.
Most
And
of the
they
time.
were
Let's
the-
squeeze my boobies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not again. She will be officially dead because she has even like been in such contact with him. The fact that and
What a scene, eh?
yeah, people have been burned by touching him. That's another point we'll make.
I remember, is she in part 2?
I don't know. I don't remember part 2 or 3 at all.
Because I remember one of these movies, maybe it was this one. Maybe you had seen it before me. But I remember you explaining that you got to see the blind girl's boobs a lot.
It must, yeah,
It must have been, I'm thinking it was part 2.
yeah.
And you're like, man, there's like a shower scene, you
legs.
get to see your boobs. Yeah, he said that to me, people.
Are
He
those
cared.
I do care. I'm always looking out for boobs for my buddy. Return
Bubby-
to Two Moon Junction.
Bubby boobs.
Bubby boobs. Nice. That's gonna be my new website.
Bubby boobs.
Bubby boobs.
Buddy
boobs.
But you can't say that a lot.
Boob
Buddy,
buds.
buddy boobs.
We're
And it
just gonna
can't
do-
be like you have a hot girl that's a friend and
No.
she is showing you her boobs. That will be unacceptable to the website.
Yeah.
You have to be taking a picture of your man friend's boobs and
Yes.
send them in.
Please do that.
Buddy
all right?
boobs.
If you love us, that's what you'll do.
Send us your man breast pictures.
Podcast at
But they have to
miscastcommentary.com.
be taken from another man, your
You
male
just-
friend.
Yeah. You just tell me whether or not you want them on to be posted on social media or if it's just for us.
Yeah.
And we will keep to that, whatever you ask for. He always looked so much bigger. Like they made him look like a giant compared to a lot of the guys, but then he's only like 3 inches taller.
Yeah,
than the
he's
girl.
not that. It's not like when you watch wrestlers
Yeah.
and you see the small one.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's fucking. And then when you get to the small guy's like 6'4", and he was the short one.
Yeah.
Body break. Ooh, I'd like to break her body off.
I get it.
Oh hell yeah!
Like every girl
I can't
in
remember
this,
how he gets this girl.
every girl in this have like weird anime eyes. Like just like
How
they're
the
so
hell did he
big.
get under there?
You know. Fuck, it's so brutal. That was Marissa Tomei. Maybe.
That's Marissa Tomei.
Yep. That's Marissa Tomei.
No way, Marissa Tomei.
That is amazing.
Coming out of the shower. We didn't get to see her naked yet. I'll leave the big girl alone. Oh yeah, you will. You're the toxic. I'm sorry.
See,
you're the
he
good
even
guy.
like
You're the
averted
good
his
guy.
eyes because fat women are disgusting in the 80s.
Now this is like a horror movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
we want to
close.
see her die though.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like you finally get somebody to be scared. I was gonna say, you finally get somebody to be afraid, and then it's the person who everybody wants to be dead so badly. See, like, and again,
the bowels
his voice has totally changed because that was definitely him saying at that time. So it was just like, did they forget to get some voiceover on some of them? And it's like, okay, well, sometimes
it's probably
we're
the
just gonna have
sound
to-
was probably like shit too.
Yeah. Oh, bunch of mice. Or rats, if we're gonna be real. Okay, I like to be real with you
That's
guys.
where they keep all their rats. Look at this. Like, this is underneath the gym. This is like she's going to stumble upon Jack Burton and the fucking gang from...
The floating eye.
Yeah, like, what the shit? Sloth is... What if Sloth meant the Toxic Avenger?
Hey, you
Sloth
guys.
is down there tied up watching TV.
Yeah. If every base 80s basement is attached. Like, it's just, if you're
It's attached
underground.
to Freddy's boiler room.
Yeah. Why do they always
find them?
Yeah. Well, it was a hallway with only one direction to go. So I mean,
how does he know exactly where she's up against to rock his hand through? You know what I mean? They're
well,
always so good at it.
Well, he didn't want to miss. I'm sure he just was. I'm sure he's like, I'm either gonna bust through the door this way or I'm gonna punch right through her, and then that's also a win. Oh god!
No, but she just kill her already.
I'm so full of hatred for this girl and her acting abilities.
I can't take getting stressed either, bro.
Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. The blind girl is not the one who was dating the producer. It was the girl who just died. Because it was Julie. I had mistook the blind girl as Julie.
She was acting the hell out of that death scene, let me tell ya.
Oh, my God.
They should have showed it. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're watching little kids get murdered and then they didn't show anything on this one.
Maybe the producer was like, I can't bear to watch you get hurt.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I can't watch you die on camera. You're just so good. It would be like watching your actual death.
I know. But like, really, you look at the guy, Bozo on the left there, and it just seems to me like he has been in like 100 movies. Like, it's just, and he's been in like 4. These guys are very, like, I feel like all the characters that they create are like if Lloyd Kaufman was like, what if the cast of Clockwork Orange had autism?
Yeah.
Like,
and made a movie
like
about love.
Yeah. Like, just literally everything is just, let's run it over. See, this is my idea of like literally.
Whoa, did you see those handles? Thankfully, there was 2 handles on top of the car.
You don't have car handles?
Like, what the hell? Just in case Teen Wolf wants to take a ride up there.
Surf's up.
You can be nice and safe. No qualms about showing the handles or anything, eh?
Yeah. And you could have a big heavy person on top of a car back then because of all the heavy steel that those old cars are made of. So you know what you might say about those cars?
They were built real sturdy and good.
They don't
fuck around making cars like that.
They don't
make cars anymore at all. That was the one, right?
Yeah, that's it. You nailed it. Tried really hard, guys. I know. See, people are always like hounding Todd, like, do the line, and he's just had it.
Done.
Yeah, it was like,
oh, man.
it's like the way poor Andy Serkis has to always do Gollum whenever he's in a restaurant. It's like,
Hey, that guy's the man. Did you see that new Ape one?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
He's the fucking man. Mm-hmm. He looks good in Black Panther, too.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I'm so happy for that man. He started with Gollum, and now he's done something with his life.
Yeah, now he exists.
Oh, shit.
I like that even the guy making his sign gets some sort of comeuppance. It's like, you supported the mayor.
Yeah,
you
right.
die too.
U-Haul. Only one company, eh?
Yeah. Like, was that like a product placement, or did they just not... Could they not get it out of the shot?
They couldn't get it out of the shot. Guaranteed. Yeah. Guaranteed it was definitely not product placement. I think the car scene is coming up here, and in as many movies as maybe it's later, in as many movies as they possibly can, they use the same car crash.
Yeah.
In all the Troma movies.
Again, because you film it costs a lot of money, and you don't want to have to film it again. Like,
and it might not even be the same car. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Yeah. It's not even a good car crash.
Not that one.
Oh.
Where is it? Here. No. Yes, right there. That one.
Yeah, that one's okay. I've seen a million better ones.
They do that. Well, no, wait, sorry. It's coming up. Oh, an explosion. This movie's action-packed, man. I think it's later.
What if you found out this movie cost like $40 million?
I wouldn't be surprised. It was all on actor budget.
Yeah.
And catering.
Yeah. These guys are all Actors Studio. See, again, like, he went from, hi, how are you? I am here to help you, to here, take the wheel.
Oh, shit. Did Toxic go over with him? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. See, and, like, look at
He's
how
like Vin Diesel going over the cliff in fucking every single one of those movies.
Yeah. And walking away without a limp, man. Like, just like, oh, no problem.
And it blows up.
I'm Vin Diesel.
For no other reason than blowing up.
I'm known as the coolest guy in the world, but if somebody calls me a bad kisser in my movies, I will have a meltdown on a daytime talk show.
Oh, well, he's always flipping. Apparently, he's a real prick.
Well,
The Rock called him out for real.
Yeah. Well, and we talked about it too, like the thing where The Rock, because they're doing a Rock and Jason Statham movie, like that's like a spinoff to those movies, and that's going to be the next one to come out before the final, or before like the 9th Fast and Furious, and so they had like a little teaser, like a post-credit teaser for that, and then Vin Diesel found out about it. He's like, no, that's not happening. So they actually literally had to call back every one of the prints and take it out.
Really?
And then send them all back out at great expense.
Wow.
Because ego is ego. She looks like she is a midget.
Little people.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, she is. Look at. She is a little
I don't know what they are.
person. I apologize. What? Like, if somebody
This
acted...
guy's all right, actually.
Yeah. If somebody acted like any of these people in a movie, you would assume that they won a contest. I feel really bad for saying she looks like a little person now that I know she actually is a little person. I just thought
all pissed off. She's evil. Look, why do you think Toxie's after her?
John Travolta was just in this movie. He was on the magazine. On that magazine.
Was he?
Yeah.
That counts. Travolta cameo.
Well, Gal Gadot...
Was he in Scientology at this time?
I don't know how early that went. I feel bad. I feel extra bad for her. I feel like anybody...
I don't feel bad for it all. Stuff her the fuck in there. Get another midget in there, man. That ain't a full load. You're wasting your quarters. Oh, my Lord. Now you should feel bad.
That was... What made that extra racist was the people who run this laundry weren't Asian.
And they're not even Asian.
Yeah, it was
Look at
just
this guy.
this like waspy kind of guy here. Don't give me a ticket. Just move your car. I did that one time. I was parked in a spot where I wasn't supposed to be, and I found out that I wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
Like, I was like, oh, yeah, they just put up signs there. You can't park there anymore. I'm like, oh, crap. So I went downstairs, and the cop, or the parking enforcement, was just pulling around the corner, and I just went and got in the car and then drove away, and the girl was, like, getting out of the car, and then she just, like, went back to the car, like, I was like, I just ruined their life. Like, I was gonna give a ticket. It was gonna feel real good.
You ruined it. Yeah, that was probably his quota too, right? That was the day he's fired.
Yeah,
I
I literally ruined that guy's life. God, Citizen Toxie was so bad.
Oh my God, better than this, or better, however you want to put
It
it.
was a different, like, well, it's like we're really gonna like explore this story, and then,
we got deep with the characters and.
Well, because then he had, like, the Bizarro.
Yes.
Like, Toxie. I like that she's always wearing very low-cut
I
shirts.
know all the girls in this wear, like, really slutty, like, 80s workout gear kind of stuff, which really, really gets me. I really like that look, actually. It's like slutty workout girl.
I feel like that shirt was originally, like, a full... like a covering up t-shirt that said like women don't only have to be sensual, and then she just cut it all off.
Of course.
Or no, Lloyd Kaufman cut it off of her. Like she showed up to work with that on.
I'm trying to show that women aren't just before she even gets the word objects out.
Snip.
He's grabbed her titty area and he cut that fucking thing right off.
Go get over there and get bent over to get fucked. Why would he know? He knows she's blind.
Say one word to her, eh?
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk slowly towards her.
Menacingly.
So bad.
Yeah, because I don't know if she shows her boobs off in this one. I think she shows them off in the second one.
Oh, I swear we saw.
I think they are in here too. There is a...
I'm really the monster hero.
Oh my God.
She didn't figure out that
Not at all.
his one eye was lower than the other. Have you seen the one somebody found a Luke Skywalker action figure from the new movie, and it was fucked up, and its one eye was way down lower than the other one, and they just like, posted
they better
it.
not take that out of the package.
Well, and they were sitting there, and they're like, he was Snoke all along, and like there's all these different like people started coming up
just
with
ruined
theories
it.
about it.
Yeah, they accidentally put out the last toy of the series first.
Whoopsals. There's been so many crazy theories about who Snoke is. Like somebody was like, it's Mace Windu. I'm like, it's not even kind of Mace Windu.
Why is that a thing that's gonna happen? Like he's a guy that
they
we
want
know or something.
Well, they want him to be.
Oh, he's gonna be Han Solo for fuck's sakes.
That'd be amazing. I think Snoke's just gonna be Snoke.
I think he's gonna be little though.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be a little guy,
that would be amazing.
and Yoda's gonna fight him.
Yoda's back.
Fucking A is.
They're better.
That's another big twist.
I really hope they actually do have like a Force Ghost in the next one or something like that, because there wasn't any in this one, but there was really nobody to do that with. But now that
I just want an Ewok party at the end.
I love an Ewok party. I also liked the Gungan party on Naboo at the end on the end of the remake, where the we set free.
Oh God.
But it was good, like, because like Naboo really knows how to throw a party. That parade
Naboo
they
can
had,
throw the fuck down.
yeah, they party way harder because they've got a budget. Except when they had that trade dispute, which was a really big deal, and George Lucas
Big
was
problems.
right to tell the story.
Big problems.
Is every person in this the exact same person? They're all the same chubby guy with short black hair and a mustache.
Yeah, they're just computerly switching over to the same guy over and over again.
Are they doing
You
it?
just noticed right now.
Are they doing it computerly?
Oh no. Cardboard cutouts and fast wipes.
Nice. And by fast wipes, do you mean ass wipes?
Oh, this is Tromaville.
Yeah.
That's the only type of wipe.
They weren't provided toilet paper.
No, hell no. That's why you got two hands, buddy.
Yeah.
One hand to wipe the shit off the other.
And the only way to clean it off, dip those hands in a deep fryer.
Deep fried shit fingers.
Oh, good God.
At the CNE.
I wish I could be corrupt.
I wish I could eat all that crazy shit at the CNE.
Yeah.
Maybe we could morph them all and you can be corrupted by food from the CNE.
Nice.
They'd be like,
Canadian National
You're
Expedition,
the
for
only
anybody who
one
doesn't know.
standing. Oh, they have the craziest food. Like, it's like...
It's not unlike... Like, everybody out there has been to one of these places. The CNE exists everywhere.
Well, any
in
fair.
State
any
fairs,
fair in
yeah.
the States. Well, because you watch the Deep Fried Master show, dude.
Go watch that carnival.
God.
You got to watch that carnival eat.
It's the same thing, I think.
Yeah,
and the food they come up with is just like...
Yeah. And Anthony Anderson did a version of it, too, which was fantastic.
Yes. Like a hot dog bun, but it's actually just a donut.
Yeah.
And the hot dog is the meat casing, but inside is fluffernutter, peanut butter, and banana deep fried.
Oh, my God. I can't deal.
And then instead of ketchup, it's even more ketchup.
Instead...
It's like ketchup, but somehow that ketchup has more ketchup on the inside.
I laughed.
Like double ketchup.
I laughed because I was I was attempting to process it, and I just like was like, "What are you doing with your life?" So
living.
Yeah. Well, I'm living hard, baby.
Oh, that kid's get free ice cream to be in a movie. Look at the little girl.
And
she's looking your ice cream, little girl. Everybody's got their cone like done or half done.
She was looking directly into that camera. Like, she was looking into that camera.
Is that fucking girl even trying?
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to make a movie here, a world-class film.
She's trying harder than anybody else. I could see Lloyd Kaufman like not caring about any other aspect of the film, but then she looked in the camera. You tell that little bitch to stop looking at the camera.
Absolutely.
I like that all of the cops are all like
dogs?
weird scuzzballs too. Well, and here's the other thing too. I'm missing a ball game for this bullshit. Are you not an on-duty cop? You would be missing the ball game no matter what you were doing. Unless you were assigned to be at the ball game. That could be a thing.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. He's got a hot bod. Good acting.
That's how you react to that. Eh? Wow, a girl in a bikini.
Okay, if you could get anybody from Hollywood to remake this movie, who would you get?
To remake it?
Yeah. So
that's
you're not
a good
getting
question.
You're not getting Troma to do it. You're getting somebody else.
Somebody's gonna remake this movie. I wanted to say Zack Snyder, but yeah, he's got his hands full sucking at something else right now.
Yeah.
And Joss Whedon came to save his movie.
Yeah.
Josh, there's no saving this one.
I'm giving Zack.
Do you think Joss Whedon could have saved this movie?
No.
There's no saving it. This movie's unsavable, and it
I'm
should
not,
be that
I'm not
way.
telling them to. I'm not saying to come in and fix this movie. I'm saying redo this movie.
Okay,
as
you know
see
what? I
fit.
got it. Rodriguez.
Okay, that's actually a really
Robert
good one.
Rodriguez.
I was thinking the Farrelly brothers.
Or the Farrelly brothers. I was
Because-
thinking about the hardcore,
You want to make
not as comedic reboot.
Yeah. So that's the thing too. That was the decision that needed to be made. You either needed to make it a serious and kind of scary movie, or you
Like
had to
maybe
make it
some
silly,
funny stuff, but in the not every single moment.
Because I picture
Make the noise, cop is like, make
Yeah.
the noise. Okay, they're done. You're done.
because I I think that like the Farrellys are good at taking these weird like towny characters and making them into something. Again, the mustache. Like everybody has the mustache. What the hell? They're bringing what is
Go for it,
happening?
guys.
Like
And he's
again,
wearing his gear at all times.
all reaction
There
shots.
they are.
All reaction shots. I can't wrap my head around it.
Or tits hanging out.
Yeah, a little bit. Is that Terry Bradshaw? that shot already existed.
Look at this.
It's so. But nuking the monster is a great idea.
That's what I call when I take a shit.
Where you going? Off to nuke
I
the
want
monster.
that shirt, man.
That's,
You know what? I should make that shirt for John Riches.
There you
That
go.
should be his shirt.
I love the monster hero, but then put like our pictures.
Yeah, I love the monster hero. This shirt's going to be fucking epic.
Yeah, it's gonna be good and way overdue.
Way over budget.
Yeah, because I messaged him to let him know he won. And then I was like, yeah, well, you'll get it when Todd gets back. I was like, I don't even know where to begin on this right now. So
Well,
I
I'm take
didn't
a picture of it. I'm ready. I got lots of boat money, ladies. So
boat.
I've been
money.
off a boat for 6 days and I haven't even been laid yet.
What?
Unfucking real.
Well, that's about to change.
Oh yeah.
I can't find my zipper.
Yeah,
Zip.
I'll find that
There we go.
zipper. Oh, they know that after we go off the air, we butt fuck the living
Why
shit
did-
out of each other.
I know. Yeah, that's like the post-mortem we do on our
Fuck
episodes.
yeah.
I'm still owed a really big chest slap too, because
I chest slapped you
Yeah, I know, but I chest
when
slapped
you
you
least
really hard.
expect it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One day I'm just gonna walk out and just an
Boom.
arm's gonna come out and boom.
I'm gonna drive by on a motorcycle. Slap.
Oh my god, I'll take
One
it.
of those really fast crotch rockets too. So when I slap you, I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah,
So you better die,
I'll die.
because I'll just fall right off the fucking thing and go sliding
Yeah.
like a downhill skier.
Oh, good god.
Hey, there's Ed Harris. Oh no, he looks like Buddy from he was in that vampire movie. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
I do. He looks like a lot of people.
Oh, that's my son. Oh, she knows it's his son now. Now she's coming. Eh? Now they're gonna kill him. You knew that was your son the whole time, but he wasn't good looking like Melvin anymore.
She probably just
You
had some
dumped him.
She probably had some fresh dick in the place and was like, "You can't come out here right now."
Yeah, she didn't mean it.
Like, God, they make Nazis. They did the same
Oh
thing.
my god,
with-
this is mild compared to the newer ones.
Yeah. Well, because they went out of their way. Like, this one was really, like, offensive, and it got a lot of complaints. And they're like, oh, yeah, we could be more offensive than
We
this.
can do even better.
They're like, screw you guys. Like, I love watching a
know.
really double-chinned man
Yeah, I don't
talk
think
and
what? I
watch
don't
his
think we
marble.
do see her breasts in this movie. I think you're right. I think it's the second one.
Maybe, I don't know.
This is the Goonies ending.
Yeah.
Do you think that he was big? Goonies is after this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think that Sloth is kind of based on the monster hero?
It's not.
Would they have known? Would Spielberg and those circles have known about Lloyd? They must have.
Yeah. This was, like, I mean, this thing wasn't a blockbuster, but
No, but I
think
mean,
it
they
was
must
known.
know, like, when they're like, oh, Lloyd Cop, and they'd be like, oh, that fucking guy, right? They probably must have run into him somewhere.
Yeah, that guy who keeps telling me we're bastardizing things. It's like, I made E.T., and they're like, what a sellout. I'm like, E.T.'s freaking
They
art, bro.
hate Spielberg.
Yeah. And that's like, but
They're
just
always
anybody.
making Spielberg jokes.
Your movie made money. You're a sellout. I'm in it for the art. Meanwhile, they're getting super rich while nobody else in their friggin' movies get paid.
Is it raining?
It's very cultish. No, this is just a really bad, shitty copy. It's like VHS style, like flickers.
Oh, he's seeing all the rights all the wrongs he's righted.
Yeah. Nice slow walks.
Oh yeah, now you get a little redo of all the murders, just in case you're coming into it right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know how often you just join movies in progress with 4
Yeah, well,
minutes to
sometimes
go?
when you leave a movie and I try and sneak into another one, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like it's almost done, or that would be right now.
They should just sell like a day movie pass.
Oh, I agree.
You just literally walk in like whenever you can catch the first show, and you can just stick in there to the last show.
I used to always sneak in over at Yonge and Eglinton in Toronto.
Yeah.
And they had I'm like, who designed this place? The bathroom was like, you could go in one end, out the other. Right? So like the entrance or exit was in the lobby.
Yeah.
And then the entrance or exit was in the movie theater. Like in between the 5 theater 5 and 8 or whatever, and you could just go. I'd be like, "Hey, can I use your bathroom?"
Yeah.
And then I'd go and I'd sit in the toilet, and I would probably go to the bathroom, and I would be in there forever. And then eventually they'd be like, "Yeah, they probably forgot about me, or they don't even know." And then you just exit the other part. You just go sneak into the movie.
Jesus.
Oh, it was amazing.
That is really, really, really poor planning.
I know. I was like, who the fuck? Like, it's like they want me to sneak in.
Yeah. The thing about those canes, you don't just wave them around in front of you.
I know. Usually you have to touch the ground
to see if there's something you're going to trip over.
You're not going to trip over anything that's not any higher than that where she had that thing pointed.
I wonder how much footage of just him running like that they did.
And growling.
Well, he didn't have to actually growl.
Oh, that right there. That's like the classic shot.
Oh.
Oh my God. It's over.
Yeah.
What a film.
Not even an hour and a half. Not even close.
Wow. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, man. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. Let me tell you.
You said it all, baby.
I know what to say.
Ooh, Pat Ryan is Pat Ryan Jr. I wonder if his dad outlived him because he like ate right. So, I don't know.
That's the only reason, yeah.
Did I go too far?
No, hell no. Fuck that. Based on an original story by Lloyd Cobb and screenplay by Joe Ritter, John Ritter's brother.
Gay Terry.
And you know what people, I'm sure we mentioned this before, but the director of Guardians of the Galaxy started his career with Troma.
Yes, we have.
A lot of actors have been in bad Troma movies, but I wouldn't say that Troma was just like the distributor. Lloyd Cobb didn't make those movies.
Yeah. So
They're
there's
just really bad movies
there's Mark Torgl sitting as script supervisor.
Good old Mark Torgl.
See, that's the thing. It's like, well, we've already hired you, Tromaville historian Ruth Kaufman. Like, this stuff is bananas.
Amazing.
And there's another Kaufman and another Kaufman and another Kaufman. Creative consultants, creative lawyers. See, this is just like I feel like he made this company just to feed the pockets of like his family and friends.
I think that's about it.
There's nothing wrong with that, because I mean, I get enjoyment out of the movies, right? Toxic Avengers was
I get more enjoyment out of the stories.
Yes.
I read the book how to make it in, I don't know what the hell it's called. It's like How to Make a Movie in 5 days or something, or the Lloyd Kaufman's to something, it's got some cheeky name.
Mm-hmm.
Boys selling t-shirts, man.
Nice.
I want to know who did the well, I guess they were just wearing clothes. I was going to be like, who did the wardrobe, but I mean, like, it was just 84.
Yeah.
So they just wore whatever the hell they really would have worn.
Yeah. I'm sure most people, just literally walked in with whatever they had, but I'm sure there are some people.
See, there's a lot of the same names. It's like Woman and Baby. Look at this Hero fan club. They're all related.
Yeah.
It's all full on families that they know.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm going to work out at this fucking thing when I go back to the gym, which will be never. So I'll never hear this song again.
There's so many good movie songs to work out to. Like, I can work out to "You're the Best Around, Nothing's Ever Gonna Keep You Down."
Is that right?
Yeah.
Just sing me other songs you like to work out to.
Okay. We'll fight to survive. Kumite, kumite, kumite.
You have to say Kumite, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's your own Kumite remix.
Ooh, Wigs by It's a Wig. Nice.
It's a wig.
That means they have obvious
You have
wigs.
gorgeous hair. It's a wig.
Yeah.
They're so good that you need to be told that it is a wig.
Nice.
Or your whole world could come crashing down.
Oh, it has. Don't you?
Well, if you're watching the Toxic Avenger, your life has definitely just come crashing down.
There's certain movies that we watched in our days, and a lot of them are currently, like, I'm staring at them now as we're looking in my library. And I just, like, it makes you question the decisions you made in your life.
This is a good screen of movies, actually.
It's so freaking...
Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Gobble Gobble Motherfucker. I need to see that movie.
Yeah, I actually saw this.
Have I seen Thanksgiving? Was that one of the fake previews between the double feature from Rodriguez and
Oh,
and
no,
Thing?
no. This was done completely separate of anything. This actually, I saw that on Netflix. Teeth is about a girl who has teeth
in her vagina, but don't
yeah.
they all? So, like, what's the big, surprise there?
Yeah, Todd's having a thing. It's Sharktopus versus Terracuda, Santa's Sleigh, Sharkensaw Women's Prison.
Sharkensaw Women's Prison. It's got Dominique Swain and Tracy Lords in it.
You better believe it does. What else we got? Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bomb.
Oh my lord! I've never seen any Ginger Dead Man movies. I don't know if they're any good or not.
Well, I'll give you this. Gary Busey is the Ginger Dead
Oh my lord! In all of them?
Yeah, he's the voice of the Ginger Dead
Oh
Man.
my!
So
I have to see them.
you've got enough, and then you got Deathbed, the bed that eats.
Oh, it says right there, Gary Busey is the Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best.
It is
thing
Blood
ever.
Diner.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is where we watched it.
Well, what do you know, eh? Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, we we'll never abandon our true heritage of these crappy movies, and the ones that we just listed off, I guarantee you more than one of them will get done in this show eventually.
Oh, hell yes.
In the meantime, tune in next week. We got more movies planned for you,
Oh, hell yes.
and we'll announce them then, because I've picked movies, but we haven't actually really laid out the movies yet.
Let's lay it down.
So we'll let you know.
Lay it down
okay?
after this.
We're gonna have our usual hot hardcore sex session. Excuse me.
That is correct.
And then
While
we'll
staring
sort
at
out.
pictures of our family and crying the whole time. Why?
The whole
Why?
Why didn't you love me, Mom?
Or why am I doing this when I have a loving family?
Yeah, you got that too.
It's a lot. There's a lot of pictures lying around.
We're way into self-punishment. Way into it.
And punishing each other.
Yeah.
As long as there's a lot of punishment.
Well, it's like I'm too much of a pussy to do anything.
You got to get
so
them
I
really
get somebody
riled
to
up.
Really.
Got to get them really riled up.
But it has to be up the butt, or it doesn't count.
What?
Whatever we do has to be up the butt.
Well, what?
punishment.
In the butt.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
In the butt.
Right, you
What?
got
In
me.
the butt. Yeah.
All right, guys. As always, spread the word. Tell people about them.
Spread more than the word.
Yeah, give people diseases.
Spread
and
it.
then tell them to listen to Miscast commentary, and they'll go, why on earth would I listen to anything you say when you just gave me a disease? And it's like, well, let's face it, you have no other choice now. Your social life is dead because you are a dirty, diseased thing. So
I thought you were going to say that we will cure them.
I can't guarantee that, and I don't want to give that kind of unnecessary hope, but I will say that a lot of people who do listen to us are not sick and may have been sick beforehand. I can't.
We may or may
confirm.
not have contributed to their getting better.
They may have all had cancer and now none of them do. They may have none of them had cancer and then
And
some
now
of
they
them
all
do.
do.
Like I can't say one way or the other.
You did
but
say doo-doo.
We did it. But anyways, so it can't hurt your chances.
So if
will
you're saying
cure
if
you
you're
of your
dying, if you're not,
disease.
if you're sick or not, you listen to us.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
get you there.
We'll get one way or another. You looking to get sick?
we'll
You're
get
looking
you
to
there.
stay well. You're looking to get well. You're looking to get anything. We'll take care of you.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yes.
When you're dying or not, we'll be there making stupid comments.
Well, I might be there. It depends on what's going on.
Joe might be there, he might not be there. He's a busy guy, but you can bet your ass I'll be there.
Well, it's because, like, my daughter's got swimming on Thursdays, and I got to go and take care of that.
He's got a busy schedule. She's got swimming. When Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah.
He's got another one, too. He's probably doing something one day in there, too.
He's got swimming on Wednesday.
Swim? That's a lot of swimming.
Well, they both need to swim. It's for their safety.
It's good cardio, too.
Yeah, that's also true.
And I'll be there.
Yeah, sometimes I like to, take my lady out for dinner, and I don't want to cancel a date on her.
That's at least 4 days.
Yeah, and then, well, Sundays.
The other 3.
Sundays for Jesus.
Sunday is the Lord's Day.
So, I love Jesus.
So if it's one random afternoon, he might be there, but I'll definitely be there. Nah, fuck, I'm not going. Nah, fuck that.
If you're not going to be there, I'm not going to show up. I was just gonna say, I was like, you're, what about the days you're here recording with me? Yeah. We have to, when we do our recordings, we have to shut a lot of people out of our lives because we lock ourselves in here for quite some time.
Yeah.
I have to throw poor Carrie into like a vat and then like seal it and then stick it in the back of the house. Like it's quite a.
She's not allowed to even fart. It's awful.
Well, women are not allowed to fart in general.
They don't fart.
Oh, is that okay?
They fluff.
They fluff. That's more disgusting. Like
it sounds like you almost shit yourself.
Yeah,
fluffing on you, girl.
Well, I just picture like the ass cheeks, like when you're fluffing a pillow, like they're making that motion.
Kind of fluff out.
I don't like it. I'm too worried about my daughter's swim class to worry about all this fluffing. All right, guys, tune in next week. We're gonna have some more fun for you guys. We've actually got a lot more fun little sketchy things planned and stuff like that too. So stay tuned for those.
We do.
Yeah, well,
I'll just tell him anything.
Yeah, it's the shows are getting bigger and better. So, and by bigger and better, we don't necessarily mean longer because long we've got covered,
or better.
Yes, or yes, better,
bigger. There's more talking.
I'm happier with it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. And I listen every week.
That's all that matters.
I keep entering the contests and I keep losing. So
that's weird, eh?
Yeah, especially since I picked the winner.
Yeah,
but it's fine. It's fine.
It's always John Rich's.
Well, the problem was I was going to pick myself as the winner, but then my daughter had swimming, and I had to go and deal with that. And
what a bummer.
John scooped in, and
he always does. Even the contests he's not in, he wins. If I'm there, he wins.
He's won every lottery in Ontario for the last 10 years.
Jesus Christ.
He's the richest person in the world, and he wants a free goddamn T-shirt.
That's cheap.
I know. Boo, everybody.
My God.
Send them your hate mail.
Yeah.
We should not be using their last names, though. I'm
probably
pretty sure,
not.
Right, eh?
We should bleep it out.
No,
it's probably too late now.
Well, it's not too late. I edit this later. Like, there's not somebody
way too late later. Like, we just see in the paper, John Rich is murdered because his name was mentioned on a podcast.
Beep.
Because somebody went crazy and they kept hearing his name.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find Grafrau or Tristan, Onia, or any of them. So they're like, they came for John.
Congratulations,
and on
Tristan.
that
You
day,
just got 6 more syllables in
then
there.
you'll be like, hey, maybe we should take his name out. He was sort of just murdered.
Yeah.
And we'll probably just shrug and go, nah.
I could, but then I'd have to, it would just erase all of my stats on SoundCloud.
Might erase us, too.
I can't guarantee. Again, just like I can't guarantee that we can cure or cause ails, I can't guarantee that we will or will not be erased. And quite frankly, I'm not willing to risk it.
I am.
So, yeah, well, I mean, you're fast and loose.
I'm living on the edge. You got loose is right.
I have too much to live for. Like on Thursdays, I gotta take Abby swimming. But so I got that going for me. So just think about that when you're listening to this on Fridays.
The day before he took his daughter to swimming lessons.
I was complaining how hot it is in that bloody place and how it just reeks of chlorine.
This place is horrible. What do you want to swim here for?
Yeah, it's the only place.
The whole time that's what they listen to. We can't
swim. We have so many listeners in California and we love you all, but you don't understand what it's like that there's a very large period of time where you just can't swim outside because it's cold.
It's weird.
God. Come visit us, guys. We'll teach you all
Come visit me. Stay at my house.
Yes.
Well, pancakes.
Ooh, Todd likes pancakes.
Not really. But they can have pancakes. I make pancakes real shitty.
All right. We've stretched this out enough. What's funny though, because the movie was so short that we could go long by like 40 minutes and it won't be as long as the Speed episode.
Never.
Oh, that's terrifying. All right, guys, tune in next week. No, we're doing this. We're doing this. I don't want you to not have faith in me and go like, how are you saying tune in next week? We're not going to just start talking about something else completely. We're doing it this time. Tune in next week. We got more stuff for you. It's getting better and better. Tell your friends. Email us, miscast commentary. I always keep saying miscast commentary because our old email. podcast@miscastcommentary.com. All those good things. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.